Hey everybody, welcome back to a North Texas Weather Center forecast, and today is the first time that I'll be doing a forecast in a studio. This is at my school, obviously, and I'm going to show you everything that you need to know in terms of what to expect for the winter storm. This is the first time I'm doing these graphics, so it might be a little bit slow, but I'm going to give you an idea of what to expect here over the next 48 hours, as we do have that snowstorm, ice storm coming into North Texas, going to tomorrow night and into Thursday morning. So this is a current look at the watches and warnings across the area, and you can see there's a winter storm warning now in effect for areas like Wichita Falls, and almost all of Oklahoma is included in that as well. A winter storm watch is in effect for almost all of North Texas. Actually, at this point, it actually does include all of North Texas. That is for the chance for accumulations of snow up to 3 inches and the potential for some ice accumulations up to 1/3 of an inch. So definitely things to keep in mind. Will definitely be a chance for some hefty snow accumulations here in North Texas. All right, let's take a look at the future radar. And again, this is my first time doing it. So as you can see, going to Wednesday afternoon, we'll start off fairly dry. I can't rule an isolated shower, maybe a little downpour in the morning hours, but we should stay relatively dry. The cold front won't arrive until later in the afternoon, so you can kind of see here. Winter precipitation will already be beginning across areas like Wichita Falls, so you can probably expect at least some snow accumulation beginning sometime around 3 to 6 o'clock up that way. Eventually, as we go out throughout the evening, so around 8 o'clock, we're still mainly rain here in North Texas, and most of DFW included. Snow will be a primary threat over areas like Wichita Falls, Lawton. Those areas will start to see accumulative snow, potentially a few inches at this point by around 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Freezing rain ongoing across areas along the Red River in western North Texas, which would include areas like Graham and Breckenridge, likely seeing freezing rain around 8 o'clock or so. So if you have a rush hour commute and you need to get home, I don't think freezing rain will start at least until about 6 to 7 o'clock. So just make sure you get home before then. After about 7, 8 o'clock, it's a little bit more risky. Eventually, by about midnight, you can see a lot of us will start to see freezing rain. All of us should see freezing rain beginning at least sometime between about 10 p.m. Wednesday to about 1 a.m. Thursday. That's when the starting point should be for DFW. You can see Denton County, Collin County, as well as Cook County, Grayson counties. Those areas are going to start to see that freezing rain right about then. 3 in the morning, again, almost all of DFW will be included in freezing rain at that point. Even some areas starting to transition over to snow, and eventually by 6, 9 o'clock, you can see almost all of DFW will now be into the snow category right around 9 in the morning. This is when accumulations will be possible here in North Texas. Eventually by 12 o'clock, maybe some flurries still ongoing. We can't rule out some freezing rain as far east as Tyler, but eventually after that we should be clearing out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the snow totals and what to expect. Now this is just one computer model. I'll be honest, I think it's a bit of an overestimate, but you can kind of get a general picture of what you can expect in your location. I don't think Denton County is seeing 3 inches. This is slightly overestimated. I couldn't really find a good model for this, but I think a lot of us will see somewhere between 1 to 3 inches in DFW. Off to the west for areas like Bowie, we'll probably see somewhere closer to 4 to 5 inches. I don't think Wichita Falls will see anywhere close to a foot, but again, I couldn't find really a computer model in the middle of this. It's either I'm going really aggressive or really conservative. I want to kind of give you an idea of what we could expect, though. Graham also, again, probably going to see somewhere closer to 4 inches, maybe 5 inches. Wichita Falls could see as many as 8 inches of snow, but I don't think it's going to get anywhere close to a foot. So just something to keep in mind. It's just one computer model. But the freezing rain, I think, is pretty accurate. So this is what we're expecting in terms of freezing rain. Again, accumulations will start as early as 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow night, so make sure you get home in time. But you can clearly see freezing rain accumulations could very well be very high. I mean, we're talking about half an inch of freezing rain in some areas like Denton and McKinney. But I think this is, again, a little bit of an overestimate, maybe a quarter or a half an inch in northern DFW. Best shot, though, again, for accumulative freezing rain will be in northern DFW. Everyone in North Texas will likely see freezing rain, but the best shot and the worst impacts will be made to areas along the Red River. Thank you for watching this forecast. Obviously, it's my first time doing it in a studio. Make sure to stay up to date with North Texas Weather Center on Facebook, as well as on our YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe here to our YouTube channel at North Texas Weather Center, and make sure to stay updated with North Texas for the latest. This video is sponsored by All Dents Repair, Platinum Contracting, THD Vehicle Doorstep, and Dallas Antenna. Make sure to check those out in the description below.